Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're gonna do a ranking of all of my Juliette Has a Gun fragrances. I am a huge fan of Juliette Has a Gun and I have been for a super long time. So my first introduction to them was in an Ipsy bag. I got Lipstick Fever in a little trial size, and I remember spraying it and smelling it, and I was immediately like, what is that? Up until that point, I hadn't really smelled any more niche brands. I'd really only been familiar with designer brands, and wow, did I fall in love. That kind of sent me spiraling, and I was Googling and searching about this brand, and then that was where I discovered Not a Perfume. So I think after that, maybe around Christmas, I asked for a discovery set from Juliette Has a Gun, and I remember absolutely falling in love with a ton of their fragrances. So that is where we are now, and I have 6 full bottles from them, I believe, and I have a sample, and then for Christmas I have 2 more small bottles on the way. I ask for a Juliette Has a Gun fragrance from my husband almost every year for Christmas, and this year I found 2 discounted, so I'll talk about those a little bit later, but let's get into my ranking. So we're starting out with my least favorite of the bunch here, and that is Lust for Sun. This is a very white floral sweet scent, and I am not the biggest fan of white florals. They don't really do much for me, honestly, and I will wear this one, but it really is in the spring, almost summer, like when things are starting to bloom and it's getting a little warm outside. I will wear this one then. But other than that, I really can't stomach this one, unfortunately. This is coconut, freesia, bergamot, ylang ylang, orange blossom, gardenia, jasmine, vanilla, ambroxan, and white musk. So the reason why I keep this one around, this one is very special because it was the first bottle they ever sent me in PR. So I literally like screamed when this showed up because I love Juliette Has a Gun so much. So whenever they sent this to me, I was like, oh my God, I'm keeping this forever. But as you can see here, I've got a little bit of a dent. And that is because one of my little sisters loves white florals. And this smells absolutely incredible on her. Something about her skin chemistry just really meshes well with white florals, and this smells so good on her. It's like a sweet coconutty white floral, and I don't get that from it on my skin. It's more of just a powdery white floral. So not my favorite, but I'm definitely keeping this bottle around, and I have shared decants of this with my sister, so I'm definitely keeping it around for that reason as well. But yeah, not my favorite. If you're a white floral person, I think this would be a really good summer scent, just not for me. All right, so number 7 is Juliette. So from here on out, I pretty much like everything else. There's nothing in the rest of this bunch that I hate by any means. That is why Juliette Has a Gun is one of my favorite fragrance houses, because I like so many things from them. So this is Juliette. This is a newer release in 2024, and this is a sweet, powdery cherry scent. It's got notes of pink pepper, cashmerean, dark cherry, jasmine absolute, and tonka bean. So to me, I don't get any cherry from this. If you put this in front of me and I didn't know what it was and I had to guess what it smelled like, I would never say cherry. This is really like a clean laundry scent to me. I don't get any cherry at all. I would say it's more like a fruity, luxurious laundry detergent, if that makes sense. It's very clean and fresh and a little fruity. I think that cashmere is really what's bringing out the fresh laundry for me, but I really like this one. I love this after the shower, and I really do like it in warmer temperatures too. It performs super well. It's just like a clean, fresh laundry, and I really like it. I forgot to include that Juliette was also sent to me in PR, so that bottle is very special as well. But number 6 is Ode to Dullness. So this is also another new one. This was released back in 2023. I only have a little sample of it here. I think I got this off Twisted Lily, but this has star anise, cashmere flower, sandalwood, and tonka bean. So this is a little bit more of a spicy clean laundry to me. I think the star anise in there is what's contributing to that. I also really like the sandalwood in this too. I like this, but I just don't know if it's full bottle worthy to me. Like the collector in me, especially if Juliette has a gun fragrances, the collector in me does kind of want it, but if I got sent it or I could find it on a good discount, I wouldn't be mad about it, but I don't think I'd be running out to buy it full price by any means. I like it though. It's very fresh, uplifting. I really like it when I'm like doing chores around the house and I can wear this. I kind of get shit done with this, but it smells really good. I'd love this as like a room spray or something. I think that's where I would like it the most. Okay, so what number are we? Oh no. 2, 3, 4. Okay, my number 5 of the bunch, I do not have yet. I asked for it for Christmas from my husband. It is Vanilla Vibes. I love Vanilla Vibes. I am a sucker for a salty vanilla, and Vanilla Vibes fits the bill on that. It is so good. It's a really good summer scent from what I remember. It's got Fleur de Sel, Vanilla Absolute, Orchid Absolute, Benzoin Absolute, Brown Musk, Tonka Bean Absolute, and Sandalwood Absolute. We have a lot of absolutes. It is so good. I love a salty vanilla in the summer, and it's got that Juliette Has a Gun DNA, so it's a little bit more molecular. Oh, it's so good, and I can't wait to get it for Christmas. I'm so excited. I've been missing it, and I've almost bought it a couple times, but I found it for fairly cheap on Joma Shop, and I just can't wait to get it back in my hands. All right, next up is Moscow Mule. Oh, I love this one so much. This is like a woody, fruity scent. This has bergamot, lime, lemon, hedion, ginger, apple, white musk, woody notes, amberwood, and ambrette. This is exactly what it says it is. This is literally a Moscow Mule in a bottle. I love the ginger and lime combination. I love a Moscow Mule anyways, so I sampled this off Twisted Lily last year, and I asked for it for Christmas from my husband, and I freaking love this scent. This is very unisex to me, so one time my husband and I were walking out the door and he forgot cologne, and he was like, "Do you have anything?" And I ran in here and I grabbed this one. So good. I love this. It's very uplifting, very citrusy. The ginger comes through. It's a little spicy. It's just, I love it so much. I think it's so underrated, and more people need to get on the Moscow Mule train. Number 3 is Sunny Side Up. I think this one is so underrated. People need to get on the Sunny Side Up train. I picked this up off of Lauren May Beauty's recommendation. This is like her scent. She always says this scent feels like her. And the way she described it just really had me hooked. So I've wanted to smell it. I sampled it last year. This was also a Christmas present last year. This has jasmine lactone, vanilla absolute, amorous, sandalwood, jasmine sambac absolute, orris, isoi super, ambrette, and solicitate. I have no idea what that is. This is a creamy sandalwood coconut scent. It's delicious in the summer, and creamy scents in the summer can kind of put me off sometimes, but this one does not. Oh, it is so unique and so creamy and coconutty. I freaking love this scent. It's absolutely delicious, and this one over time on my skin just gets better and better and better. It lasts such a long time. It's just such a beautiful summer scent, and I can't get enough of it. It is so good. Number 2 is Not a Perfume. This is their most popular scent by far. This just has one note. It's Cetilox, And this is like a musky, woody, ambery scent. It, to me, kind of smells like fresh linens, something very airy and musky. I think this is absolutely beautiful. The way it performs on my skin is just perfect. Some people get like bug spray or they get something weird with it, and some people can't even smell it at all. So I would highly recommend sampling this, wearing it on your skin, and seeing how your skin actually reacts to it before you were to like buy a full size. But for me, this is lovely. It's so musky and woody, and I really love to layer this with the amber fragrance oil from the Matte. It is the perfect combo. The fragrance oil kind of helps this stick around a little bit more. This doesn't last like all day for me. This isn't like a powerhouse that lasts 8 hours or anything, but I really think it's lovely and it's my number 2. If you've followed me on TikTok, you know what number 1 is. This is Pear Ink. I can't shut up about this fragrance, nor will I. It is the best fragrance in my collection. It's my desert island fragrance. I would purchase this the first thing if my collection like disappeared. This is what I would be running out to purchase. And I have a pretty good dent, especially for this being the big size. I get so many compliments on this. One time last year, I was at work and a bunch of my coworkers and I got in an elevator and somebody was like, "Who smells good?" And we went around and we're like kind of smelling each other, and I had somebody smell my wrist, and it was this. It was Pear Ink. So I was also at a work event this year and I was wearing this, and the bartender at this event had pulled me to the side and asked me what I was wearing. And I told her it was Pear Ink, and she went behind the bar and purchased a bottle on the spot. I went back up to get another drink and she was like, "I bought it." Like, what more do you need to know? Just trust me. This is a green pear, ambroxan, and musk scent. It is so fresh and clean and fruity and musky. This is like a summer's day where you just took a shower. Maybe there's a little bit of humidity in the air because you just took a shower, and you use like a fruity, luxurious body wash. That's what this is. It is so good. Oh, I love it so much. It smells so good. I cannot recommend this enough. So many people have bought this on my recommendation, and it's just the best. It is the best fragrance in my collection. All right, so those are all of my Juliette Has a Gun fragrances. I do have another one coming for Christmas. So like I said, I'm getting Vanilla Vibes, and I'm also getting the small bottle of Lipstick Fever. So because that was the first one that I smelled and kind of what introduced me to Juliette Has a Gun, I really want to kind of complete my collection with that. I'd really love to have it back, and I can't wait to smell it again. It's been such a long time since I smelled it. So I don't really have a collector mindset when it comes to a lot of things, but for me, Juliette Has a Gun. I just like to collect them. There are some that I don't like. I don't like Magnolia Bliss because I'm not that big of a fan of white florals, like I said, but everyone that I like, I just kind of want to collect. It's just really special to me, and it's my favorite fragrance house, so I don't really have that mentality towards a lot of fragrance houses, but Juliette Has a Gun, I do. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.